20 seconds in Thailand, Thailand Rob. And almost the biggest bag of, no, this is not a big bag of rice. A decent little sized bag of rice, wouldn't you say? Yeah. As most everyone knows, I get to stay in Thailand because of Patreon and PayPalers and people that just generally help out and keep me filming in Thailand. What most people don't know, due to anonymity, is I also have people that send me funds to help other people in Thailand. So every week or so, I take a bag of rice over to an anonymous person that I won't show, and also my empty beer cans, which again, they should be able to buy a BMW probably in the next year. Recycling. All right, enough about that. This is what I want to talk to you about today. I'm sitting here at the Pavilion Guest House right next to Lucky 13 on Beach Road at the beach. On a very nice temperate day. Is that correct? But what I came down here to tell you about today was I was 75% through a video, almost done with the video, 25% left to go, when I got the Trump question of all. Not Donald Trump, just the question that actually blew all the other questions away. So here's what I've decided to do. I'm gonna answer this question first, and then if we have time, I'll throw the other questions in at the back end of it, or that's just gonna be the next video. Q&A, right? The realistic cost to live in Thailand. Okay, that's a pretty broad question, so it's got to be a pretty broad answer. Let's start with question number one. I've got pen and paper, just so I can keep up with all these figures that I'm gonna try to write down and try to remember and come up with. If you're asking this question, it automatically comes to the point of thinking you probably don't have a large budget to start with, because most people that have a lot of money, they don't ask how much it costs to live in Thailand. They just try to figure out how much they can get once they get over here, like the biggest place, or how many cars, or if they can bring their own motorbikes. I gotta answer that question on a different video about the motorbikes. Okay, how much to live here realistically is a very broad answer. So I'm going to go from the very bottom. I mean, you don't have a lot of money, and I mean when you don't have a lot of money, they're probably gonna call you Cheap Charlie over here. You don't have that little of money. That's getting way down there. All right, let's start. Cost. I don't know if you bought your visa in your country or not. I don't know if you paid for that, so I'm just gonna wipe that off the table. If you didn't, then when you get over here, you're gonna have to get your 30-day entry pass, and I don't even know what that costs. So let's just say for visa, 1 month and 1 extension, which will get you 60 days, I'm just gonna put down 3,000 baht. Okay, 3,000 baht, because the extension is 1,900, and you gotta pay someone to get there. This is different if you're in Phuket, Bangkok, or Isan. If you have to travel and you don't have a motorbike or a car, you're gonna have to pay a taxi. If you pay a taxi here, you're going to pay 700 baht just to do that once. And I'm being very cheap about this. Let's just go 800. You're probably gonna pay more than that, but if you're in off season, you might get lucky. So now we're looking at, okay, you're over here and you're gonna extend and you're gonna figure out your visa and all. So I'm not gonna add any more visa costs in there because that's up to you, and I'm just gonna leave that one alone, even though I shouldn't. I should address it more, but it's up to you. So you wanna find the cheapest place to stay, and you're gonna do it for long term. Maybe you're gonna tell the landlord that you'll be there for a year, so you sign a contract on a room with no aircon, a room with very basic furniture, maybe a bed, maybe a sink other than the bathroom, and no hot water. All right, so I'm gonna say you're gonna get that for 5,000 baht to 7,000 baht a month. Let's just go in the middle and say 6,000 baht a month. Okay, month. If you rent a motorbike here in Phuket, let's just go. You're gonna go between 4,000 and 6,000 a month. We'll say 5,000 for motorbike. If you were in Bangkok and you bought a one-way pass on the BTS, every day for the month, you're looking at 1,800, 2,000 baht, somewhere in that general area. So 2,000 baht if you're up there, or 5,000 baht if you have a motorbike down here, taxi cabs up there. I'm still gonna say 5,000 a month for transportation, whether you have a motorbike that you've rented. If you're going with a car, that's completely different, but we're talking about the base budget here. Or we can just cut that out and you can just walk everywhere. So you barely use water or electricity in your house. I'm gonna say you're still gonna run it at 700, I'll just say 700 in electricity, not bad. So you decided to come to Thailand with very, very little money, and now you want to eat. And you've realized that if you go to most restaurants, each meal is going to be around 200 to 300 baht if you get a beverage with it. So you're not going to do that. You're going to eat mama noodles off the street 4 times a day because you're not going to be full all the time. So that's 50 baht 4 times a day, 200 baht for a day for food. You're really doing good. You've decided to drink water because it's the cheapest thing you can get. 30, let's just say 38 baht a day, water. So now you're living like a prisoner. Noodles and water. You don't drink beer, and if you do, this budget is really not in your budget because that's gonna be what? Let's splurge. Let's say that once a week you drink a 6-pack. So once a week you're drinking a 6-pack at, let's just say 2, 4, 6, 800 baht a month. You're doing way better than I am. Did you plan on taking a girl out? No, I don't think you did. So let's say no to that. That's gonna be free because you're not dating anybody. House supplies, like soap and stuff. Well, you could probably stay at a hotel once that you're here, take all the amenities out of the bathroom and live off of that for a month. Let's just say 7-Eleven, you spend 200 baht a month on soap and a toothbrush. Can you hear the sarcasm in my voice? Because this is just living, this is not living. If this is what you want to do over here in Thailand, this is not. Oh, you got a beach. And 1 trip to the hospital / pharmacy because you ate something that didn't agree with you and you went to the doctor. Let's just say 2 months, you might have went once. I'm gonna be very generous here and just say 1,000 baht. Medicine included with that, meds. The grand total ends up being in US dollars around 750 bucks. That's awesome. You could live in Thailand for 750 bucks. Does that sound like living? Eating 4 times a day mama noodles off the street? Because I mean, you can go home, but then you're gonna have to use electric to turn it off. You buy the package, and at least on the street, you get a big size bowl of it. If you go home, you're gonna get one of those little ramen noodle packets. And rice, yeah, you can buy a big ton bag of rice. That big bag of rice I just showed you was 172 baht. I don't know how much rice you would want to eat. Again, being very sarcastic, but people ask, if you already know and you already live over here, or you've went through this and you know how much it cost when you came over here to live, please, please, please put it in the comments below, because this is only my perspective of living in Bangkok and living here. I have never lived a long time in Isan, but you can get a room in Isan for as low as 3,500 baht a month. But that's a completely different ball of wax. That's a whole different lifestyle up there. Food's cheaper, rent's cheaper, everything's cheaper. But still, is this the way you want to live? I didn't even throw in Coca-Colas. It's gonna be 1,000 bucks US to live down here and not even have a generous lifestyle here. But if you're not into the partying scenes and drinking and having just a grand old time with the ladies, you could do it. You really could for 1,000 a month. But I mean, I've done it, but it wasn't fun. I sat in my room working on YouTube videos. I ate egg sandwiches. I would go buy a big bottle of Leo for 52, 54 baht, and I would sit there and work on YouTube videos in a room. And I thank all of you for getting me out of that, because now this is a whole lot better. Thank you all to all of my supporters, each and every one of you, even the ones that send me peanuts in a bag. Love it. And t-shirts. Love it. Now let's say you're in Bangkok and you just want to live, or even down here. You want a nice condo. You want a nice condo? I'm going to say anywhere between 15,000 and 25,000 baht a month. So I'm just gonna put down 18,000 a month. Your electricity is going to be probably 1,400 a month. You're gonna eat every day, probably 200 baht per meal. Let's just say you only eat twice a day. A lot of people do that here. That's 400 a day. 400 times 30 is 12,000 baht for that. Not including snacks and stuff from the 7-Eleven, which is, God, if you're like, man, 300 baht a week, rent, utilities. Okay, so you still have a motorbike or a car or transportation. We're still gonna go with 5,000 baht a month on that. That's up to you. If you're in Bangkok, you don't need a car. You can do the BTS or a taxi or motorbike taxi. If you're down here and you're doing a taxi, it's 2,000 baht for a day with a taxi cab here. Usually, in high season, probably 2,500. Get the motorbike or take a taxi or a tuk-tuk whenever you need to. 5,000 is what I'm writing down. And let's just say that you're single and you want to go out with your pals every night and have a couple drinks. Let's just say you drink between 3 and 6 drinks a night. And I don't know what you drink. I don't know if you don't drink. But if you do, I'm gonna average it and just say you have 3. Now, you gotta have at least 4 drinks a day, right? 4. Nah, I'll go down to 3. 4? No. If you're living like this, if you're a little large, large, that's ridiculous. 4 drinks a day. I'm just gonna say 400 baht. I don't know what you drink. If it's beer, it's probably gonna be 80 baht. Here, if you're in Bangkok, it's 120 baht. So let's just say 1, 2, 3, 500. Let's just say 500 a day for entertainment. We can put it that way, and I'm just talking about hanging out with your friends. I'm not talking about the female persuasion. 15,000 baht beer. That's the way I write it down. And if you go to any of the bigger discos or clubs or something like that, the price is through the roof. Just like the condos, you can pay anything that you want to up here. But we're being realistic. We're being realistic in this one, right? This is realistic. Condo, electric, beer, drink, food. And if you came here on a tourist visa, you still have to pay the 1,900 baht to get the extension. It wants 1,900 baht. Again, grocery shopping. I'll tell you the truth. I went to the Big C the other night. I bought 1 pork chop, 1 thing of cheese. Cheese is expensive here, but 1 pork chop, cheese, some popcorn, water, milk, 2 cans of spaghetti. So with snacks and stuff and comfort food at the house, in the fridge, what you want, I'm just gonna say Big C price or Tesco Lotus, 2,000 baht a month. That's what I'm doing. Let's just say every 3 months you decide to do something like, let's just say 4,000 baht a month. I'm being very, 4,000, that's 2 nights in a hotel. No, it's gonna be more. 8,000 baht for 1 trip every 3 months. A very nice trip, 4 nights in a hotel somewhere, the taxi, the boat, or whatever to get there, the food. Okay, and when you go there, yes, the food is going to be more expensive. So even though we've added food in the beginning, I'm still going to add this in at 8,000 baht. Man, I got bad writing. 1,000 again for meds, because you always have to go to the pharmacy and or the doctor. That's still being very conservative. And a couple of things that I didn't think of right off the top, because I don't do this, is 1, if you want a car. So if you want a car, right now we're in low season. Here, 800 baht a day. 24,000 baht a month. Okay, of course if you lived here you would buy a car, but we're not going to go into that now, are we? And the last thing that I don't know at all is the cost of any kind of health insurance. But you might already have the health insurance before you get over here, or you might purchase it once you get here. So, and I'm just going to stop right there. And this comes up to a grand total of 89,500 baht, which transfers into $2,688. Not too bad, actually. So let's combine the lowest possible price ever, which was, what did I say? 700, 8, let's just say 800 baht a month, living like you live in prison, okay? And 2688. Let's go right down the middle and say 2688 plus 800 divided by 2. Whap! 1,700, and I'll round up, 1,750 US dollars a month to live realistically. Would I agree with that? Yeah, I actually agree with that. Damn, I'm pretty good. The thing is, if you have money, you can do anything you want here. But if you really are on a budget, I did not even include 1 thing on here about a date. Nothing. This was all 1 person. So factor that in. I did not include 1 thing about a lady in here. Not 1. Whether it's just a girl next door lady or the lady that you would find at Nana Plaza in Bangkok. Not 1 thing. And if you want to add those prices up, well, that's a whole nother ball of wax. Let's get another page out for this one. Now let's see if I have any time for the rest of the questions. Nope. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Can you take this asshole back to America, please?
Goody, don't forget that.